look back thousands of years ago, we still have the same genetic code as our hunter-gatherer ancestors. And for the most part, for most of our evolution, we haven't eaten much in the morning. Think about it, we had to hunt and gather and you know, and do all these different tasks during the day that didn't lend itself to eating.
Right.
And so we're actually designed to eat a lot at night. And if you think about it, like, when do people most often cheat on their diet? It's not in the morning, it's at night when they want to eat a lot.
Yeah.
So
exactly, it's much easier to be healthy and be in control in the morning. So I just kind of save up my calories for the night.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
And a friend of mine, like the fittest woman that I know, she never eats. She only ever eats at dinner. She eats, has 2 protein shakes in the day, and then eats. Works out 2 hours a day, and she has loads of energy.
So that's like the warrior diet approach by Ori Hofmeckler. He wrote a book called The Warrior Diet back in the early 2000s, and he was talking about eating a huge meal at night. And so yeah, that's actually what I get. I have like tons of followers, and what I get them to do is to drop fat and get lean and be able to enjoy life. Is I get them to skip breakfast, just drink some coffee in the morning to blunt appetite, because the coffee fasting does a really good job blunting appetite. And they'll have them eat like 2 meals a day, and if they get hungry between or wherever, they can have some fruit. And it's actually the easiest way to like eat low calories. You lean down like crazy.
I'm with you.
You're with me. Guys, it's about 2:30 a.m. or so. Let me double check. 2:40 a.m. and I'm gonna eat some cheese quesadillas. It's really late right now. I'm about to go to bed right after this meal. But I really wanted to do this video because I know a lot of people think that eating late at night will cause fat gain, especially like eating carbs at night. And the truth is that's absolute bullshit. What it comes down to, and I've said this over and over again, is the calorie deficit. If your body's burning 3,000 calories a day and you eat 2,500, you will lose fat. Even if you eat 2,500 calories immediately before bedtime, you know, during that entire day where you didn't really eat much, your body will oxidize a ton of fat. And then when you go into that late night meal, your body may store fat, but overall you're in a deficit. So there's more fat breakdown than fat accumulation. So it doesn't matter what time of day you eat. Eating at night will not cause you to store fat. The reason they tell you not to eat at night is because most people, they have like a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, and a couple snacks. So if they start to eat late at night, they're already in a surplus. Now they're going to a mega surplus and they're going to get really fat. But if you're doing intermittent fasting, IF, you know, coffee, you know, in the morning, a couple meals a day, if you have room to eat at night, do it. I love to eat before bed. It's incredible. Also, there's a few really profound, well-designed studies that actually found that that when they have people eat most of their calories at night, they actually lose more body fat, they retain more muscle mass on a diet, and their health markers improve to a greater extent. So late night eating is the shit as long as you allow yourself to have room to eat at night. So you got to create room for your calories at night. So if you are on a 2,000 calorie diet, you still want to stick to those calorie numbers. Just give yourself room to eat more calories at night. It's super effective. That said, if you don't like eating at night, don't eat at night. But the point is, you have the flexibility to do what you want. I like to save room for food at night, like these 3 cheese quesadillas. I've already hit at least, you know, I would say 2,000, 2,200, 2,400 calories a day, but I'm trying to hit a higher calorie Greek god day. So let's enjoy. This is one of my 2 to 3 ingredient recipes in my Kino Chef. You can check out the Kino Chef program right here. It's awesome. But I would never in a million years teach people to go to bed hungry. Horrible. I always save room for calories at night. It's the best. Sometimes what I do is I get like a chocolate bar at night. I'll save room for a chocolate bar and I'll have that at night. It's incredible. When I was in LA recently, I went out to like this convenience store and I got like this Ben & Jerry's fish food ice cream. It's incredible. I ate it right before bed. It was insanely good. I just made room for it, and I ate it right before I went to sleep, and it was fine. I woke up leaner because I was in a deficit. That's the power of just intermittent fasting, calorie deficit. Now, I will say that people are worried about, oh, if I eat before bed, the insulin's going to mess with my growth hormone. Well, actually, growth hormone releases in a pulse-like fashion during sleep. So even if you eat right before going to bed, you're still going to get a nice growth hormone boost overall. And I wouldn't obsess about that kind of thing. I mean, if you're doing intermittent fasting, your body's going to get a huge growth hormone boost during the fast. So, stretching out growth hormone, it's kind of crazy. We like to eat at night, and more so if a lot of times the carbs from food will help you release neurotransmitters in your brain to help you feel relaxed, tired, or sleepy. So if you get a better sleep from eating before bed, that's going to actually help you, produce more growth hormone than if you had an inferior sleep or you had trouble sleeping. So don't stress out about eating right before bed as far as growth hormone is concerned. Do what works best for you, do what you feel best on, and do what allows you to sleep most comfortably. But one of the reasons why I like to take ice cream to bed is because I find that if I'm eating ice cream, if I eat it in the kitchen and I'm watching TV, then I finish it, I'm going to want to get more ice cream. That's just me. But when I take it to bed, then once I'm finished the ice cream, usually I just doze off and fall asleep. I don't want to go all the way downstairs and go up to the kitchen and take up more ice cream. So that's a lot more effort. So taking ice cream or dessert into your bed is actually really good. That's one of the diet hacks I was doing for a while, where if I was having dessert, I wouldn't have it and watch TV. I would take my computer up into my bed, watch some Netflix, and then enjoy some dessert and then just doze off. These are so good. Oh my God. I actually have got thousands of people onto eating these cheese quesadillas. I always use a low-fat cheese because it has more protein, less calories, so more balanced macros if you get a low-fat cheese. If you get regular cheese, it's a lot higher in fat, so the ratio isn't that great. One of my favorite little snacks. Alright guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure to hit the like button below. Help me grow my channel. If you've not already, subscribe and share your comments on your experiences with eating a lot at night. I frankly love it. I always like to save calories for at night. And cool bonus for you, if you want to get the KinoBody Fasting Handbook, it's right here at kinobody.com/fast. And if you're ready to join KinoBody and determine the best program for you, then head on over to kinobody.com/survey, or hit the link right there or the link in the description. And that is that. All right, talk soon. Bye-bye.